Good morning, Derek Stevenson. How you doing this morning, sir?
Good to talk to you today.
Well, I'll tell you, everyone's getting excited, and I know that you guys are too because it is literally officially a month away for the big game there in Las Vegas. And so let's talk about this. I mean, what is going on? How are you guys getting ready for it?
We're ready. I mean, I think Vegas just thrown Super Bowl parties for about 4 decades, but this one's going to be a little different this year because we've got it amped up a little bit with the game actually here. I know Phoenix has a lot of experience actually holding and hosting the big game, but for Vegas it's our first time. But I think we're ready.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you right now, it is great you guys are hosting this because, again, you guys know all about people coming in to watch the games on the big screen there and doing betting and stuff. But let's just talk about, again, why Vegas is the perfect place to be there for the game.
I mean, I think when you think about this year, probably going to have 75,000 people at the game, and then you're probably going to have a little over 300,000 people at watch parties. So that's where Vegas kind of has gotten pretty famous for over the last 40 years or so, is throwing these Super Bowl parties all throughout town. And right where I'm sitting, in the sports book at Circa, so the world's largest sports book right here. Above us is Stadium Swim, an outdoor aqua theater, eight pools, 143-foot screen, and great place to watch games and throw a party. And then just within our properties between Circa and the D, we're looking at throwing 9 different parties, anywhere from 250 people up to over 10,000.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome to be a part of this. And so I want to talk to you because this is very interesting. Over a decade ago, Las Vegas didn't have any professional sports. Now, with the big game they're coming, you guys have a Stanley Cup hockey team. You have Formula Racing Championship going on there, the WNBA team, of course, the football team, and a lot more coming that way. So I got to say, Las Vegas is becoming pretty much a sporting destination, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think Vegas has a little bit of a benefit that with the professional teams that have come here, a lot of fans of the opposing team like to take a trip out to Vegas. I think you see that in Phoenix as well. I mean, the southwest part of the country is where people want to come. They want to come and visit, really year round. And professional sports in Vegas. It's only been 6 years since that's happened, but boy, it's become really popular, and sports tourism has been terrific here in Vegas.
Yeah. All right, Derek, listen, there are a lot of different, of course, betting things that go on, from apps to, of course, different states offering it. But it's nothing like being in Vegas and betting, and especially at one of your facilities. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm biased, but you're absolutely right. I mean, sitting here in the world's biggest sports book or at a 10,000 person party, yeah, they're pretty special. And yeah, you always have the opportunity to make the bets. So whatever bets you need, they'll be offered. That's for sure.
Ah, man. Okay, Derek, this is very quickly. I got 2 things just to talk to you about. One, of course, is that, listen, ladies and guys do like to bet, but sometimes the ladies want to do some other things in Vegas. So what would you suggest, while the men are, of course, at the game or watching the game on the big screen, that ladies and families can go do? Because it's a great place to go out there and do things.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things. I'd recommend everybody get into squares. I think everybody knows how squares work for a Super Bowl game, but what we do is we offer odds on squares. So if you just don't get a couple numbers given to you, you can make your own selections. It could pay 1,000 to 1. So I think a lot of people really like to make wagers on Circa squares when they're in Vegas. And then as far as the events go, this year is going to be so different because of Super Bowl really starting the Monday before. I mean, I was in your neck of the woods last year, and I enjoyed going to Waste Management Open. I enjoyed going to all the Super Bowl festivities, and this is really the first time Vegas is really kicking in with events starting on the Monday beforehand, concerts every night. The musical entertainers here in Vegas the whole week are going to be over the top. So it's going to be a heck of a week with all types of entertainment, and all getting prepared to to make a great day on Super Bowl Sunday.
I like it. I know I got to wrap up. I have to ask this question. How excited are you personally to have the big game there in Vegas?
Well, it's just going to be a day where we can amp it up. We're used to throwing over the top parties, but actually having the game where it's being hosted in Las Vegas just makes it better. And I would tell you, if you go to circalasvegas.com, you'll be able to get in all the information with regards to concerts, all the different watch parties and things like that. All the information you need to be right there at circalasvegas.com.
Perfect.